Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending from where you are tuning us from. Right. First things first, if you're on this call, you might have a guest. This is screen. Make sure you look on the name of your guest to check if there's a microphone on their name. Because if the microphone is not there, it means they cannot hear what you're going to say. So please just check that. Right, so I'm going to go on. Right, before we start, I'm just going to share a little bit about me, brief facts about me. Basically, my name is Silva. I'm a Zimbabwean. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. Basically, I've got a lot of qualifications, Masters of Business Administration, Chartered Accounting, a lot of qualifications. But for me, I realized one thing. If there's some people on this call who used to follow me on Facebook, they will see that before I had put some qualifications on the Facebook. But later on, I realized that there's no point because at the end of the day, I realized that I've got all these qualifications. But I had actually bought to the wrong script because the qualifications that one have, it doesn't necessarily translate into income, into like your salary or income that you can actually give to your family. I realized that something has got to change. Because for me, I realized that if I kept on relying on a job, what I was simply doing is I was actually building on somebody else's dream instead of building on my own personal dream. And what is my dream? My dream is actually to have financial freedom for my family. My big why, the reason why I'm actually doing this business is because I've got a very big family. I've got 6 kids. I'm so proud of my family. But what pains me is that all my kids are at school going age, and I need to be giving them the quality education that they need. So whenever I think of my kids, that's why even if it's midnight, I actually wake up and follow my dreams. Because I know that this is the way out for me. This is the breakthrough for me. Because there's no other industry, there's no other form of employment in the world I've studied it that can give you the type of financial freedom like we're going to have now. Because there's no profession, whether you're accountant, doctor, you only have 24 hours within a day. So you can only do as much as you can within those 24 hours. But this system that we are going to show you, you are going to leverage on the power of a team. This is going to multiply your efforts. So just hang on, you are going to see something that is going to actually blow your mind. Right. This company is called APPI Travels. It's a people helping people project. And the beauty about it is that you get to be paid daily with this company. So I'm just going to share with you a small video that is going to, because when you are sharing this concept, it just depends who you share it to. So it's not about the product, it's about who you are presenting it to. So I'm just going to share with you a 3-minute video, a very short video, which can give you the perspective. Because what we have is like we've got gold, we've got a precious stone, but it's like they always say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So I'm just going to share with you a small video, 3 minutes video, and then you can proceed with the presentation. Okay, let me see if it's going to play. I hope it will play.
One day a son goes to his father and says, "Father, what is the value of my life?" And the father gives him a stone and says, "Son, if you want to know the value of your life, take this stone and go to the market. And if anyone asks the price, don't say a word and raise up 2 fingers." So the boy does as his father says and goes to the market. He wanders around, and suddenly an old woman approaches him and says, "How much is this stone?" The boy doesn't say a word, just raises up 2 fingers. And the woman says, $2? I'll take it. The son is surprised and runs back to his father. He says, "Father, there was an old woman at the market. She wanted to give me $2 for the stone." And the father says, "Son, the next place I want you to go is to the museum. And if anyone asks the price, don't say a word and raise up 2 fingers." So the son takes the stone and goes to the museum. After about 20 minutes, there is a middle-aged man in a suit who approaches the boy. He says, "Sir, how much is this stone?" The boy doesn't say a word and raises up 2 fingers. And the man says, $200? I'll take it. The boy, surprised, and runs home to his father. Father, a man in the museum wanted to buy the stone for $200. Okay, son. The last place I want you to take the stone is a precious stone store. Walk inside with the stone, and if anyone asks the price, don't say a word, just raise up 2 fingers. So the son runs off into the precious stone store. After finding it, he walks inside and there is an old man at the counter. And as the old man sees the stone, he jumps up and screams, "Oh my God, you have the stone I've been looking for my whole life. What do you want for it? How much is it?" The boy doesn't say a word and raises up 2 fingers. And the old man says, $200,000? I'll take it. The boy can't believe it. He jumps up and runs to his father. He says, Father, the old man at the precious stone store wanted to give me $200,000 for the stone." You see, son, you understand now the value of your life? Life is all about where you place yourself. You can decide if you want to be a $2 stone or a $200,000 stone. There are some people who love you and for whom you're everything. And some people will just use you as a commodity, and for them, you will be worth nothing. So it is upon you, my son, to decide the value of your life.
Right. So you see that analogy that I was actually saying, we are going to the market with this special product that we have, this gift that we have. We've been given a gift by Danny Garcia. I'm going to just share a brief facts about Danny Garcia and the company. The company is 4 years old in business. It's of a Canadian origin, and it's a people helping people, and founded by this gentleman, Danny Garcia. And his vision is 0 unemployment worldwide. So I'm just going to ask a few questions. Do you love to travel outside of your country? If your answer is yes, hang on. Do you love having fun? Do you love making global friends? Do you love an extra paycheck? For me, like I said, this was a no-brainer, because for me, there was always more month at the end of my money, because I had bought into the wrong script: go to school, find a good job. That was not going to work, because for me, the money was never enough. It doesn't matter how much I worked, how hard I worked. I couldn't put extra hours. So something has got to change. So now, this is the business that I fell in love with, the business of the 21st century. The old way of doing business is over, done. If you are still thinking about the old way, you've got to wake up and smell the coffee, because right now we are in the 21st century. And the gentleman on the left there is called Robert Kiyosaki. He always advocates for people to build their own business instead of working for a job, because definition for job is just over broke. So you are saying that there's a quadrant, there's a left quadrant and the right quadrant. The left quadrant, that's where most people, employees and self-employed people are. But on the right quadrant, that's where 95% of the wealth is, but only 5% of the people are on the right side of the quadrant. That's where all the business people are. The business people, they use the power of a system to generate money. They don't use their own effort all the time. They use a system and they leverage on a system to build wealth. So we've got to understand that if you are relying on your own efforts, exchanging time for money, you will never get anywhere because you cannot extend 24 hours. You can only be able to put in the 24 hours, and you also need time to sleep. But if you have a system, you get a system to work for you. What it means is that you can now leverage your time. You can now leverage the system that we have, like the beautiful system that we are going to show with you now. APPI Travel has got some products, 3 amazing products. The first one is a booking engine, right? So as members of APPI Travel, we don't have to build this system from scratch. It's been built already, it's there. It's just for us to use. Over 300,000 flights to book wherever in the world. You see on the picture there, that's my son Yasha in front, followed by Ivis, and behind is Patricia. We were in Dubai, I took that photograph. So this is the power of using a system. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. And you can see, they say, show me your friends and I can know who you are. We are standing on the shoulders of giants because we've got people like Airbnb, Vacations to Go, who are our friends. What does it tell us? It tells us that we are also in the same league, because these people will not risk their reputation to partner with people who are not on their same league, because birds of a feather actually flock together. Right. The other product is APPI editable website. Like I said, this is the 21st century. If you don't have an online presence, then you have to wake up and smell the coffee, because this is the time that we are in now. What are you waiting for if you don't have a website? Now, as a member of APPI Travels, everything's done for you. The templates are there. You just need to take pictures, drop and paste, and then your website is done within a few minutes. And education. Now, they talk about if you go to the formal education, you get a job, right? But self-education will make you a fortune. When we are talking about education, we don't just say, oh, education is bad. Formal education is training you to get a job, but self-education will make you a fortune. So this education, this type of education that we have, this is the type of education that will make you a fortune, because you are learning how to do business on social media. And we've got some downloadable videos that you have to download at your own pace. Just because you're a member of APPI Travels, we are tapping onto this existing system and free to download these videos that are going to actually make you a fortune, because this type of videos, you don't get them at school. This type of knowledge, you don't get them at any school. This is the school of business. Amazing. Right. Now I'm just going to give you a small warning, because where we are going now is not for the faint-hearted. We're going to be talking about money. If you are someone who is not used to talking about big monies, then you've got to be, I'm just warning you, we are going to be talking about real money. Some money that some of you might only just dream of, but it's possible. This is possible with this system. So we've got 8 different streams on this fund alone. This is the APPI fund, 8 different income streams. So they say an average millionaire needs at least 7 income streams. So now for us, if you're not dreaming of becoming a millionaire, you don't have a right to be part of this team, because for us, imagine we've already got 8 different streams, more than the income streams required to become an average millionaire. So if you're not a millionaire, you've got yourself to blame. So you actually have to start from as little as $35. Then got your cutters for everyone, all the way up to Galaxy, which requires $8,100 to join. But here's the thing, we recommend this one called the Traveler Fund, because for Traveler Fund, you are getting $100 commissions. And what Director Patricia says, you're actually using 4 times more effort to get the same level of commission like the one you get on Traveler Fund, because you get $100 with one person. With an Explorer, you need 4 people to get $100. So it's your choice whether you want to move fast or you want to move slow. For me, I think fast is fun, but slow sucks. I would rather go for speed. So Traveler is the way to go. Traveler Fund. Here's how it works. The power of 2 friends. We don't need a lot of people. We know you've got several friends on your Facebook, social media, in your phone, everywhere. You've got a lot of friends. And they always say that even if you don't have a lot of friends. If you are someone who's got very few friends, but even when you die, you're going to need at least 4 friends to carry you. So we cannot say you don't have 4 friends. But here we need only two friends. So the first friend is Amos and the other one is Emma. You are not getting paid from your first level. It's leveraging of your business. But for us as Unstoppable, we are arranging it such that you start to get paid on the first 2 people. So when you start, you are 0. The next person, you put them on Amos number 1. So we are just following that arrow there. The next person after Amos, we recommend you put them on number 2, where there's Patricia. That way you get paid early. So on your second person, you're already getting a commission, $100 commission. And the third person, you put it on Nyasha, on number 3, where there's a 3. Yesterday, Patricia was talking about the Nyasha thing. So this is the Nyasha thing. This is where you actually get to be in profit, right? And then after that, now you go on to the right side. There is Emma, and then Emma brings in Adele. You get another $100. It's all profit now at this stage. On the 4th level, that's where the magic actually happens, because you get a free re-entry. Because this is a 2x2 matrix. It means there's you and there's supposed to be 6 people below you on the 2x2 matrix. So when that profit center number 1 has got 6 people below you, it closes because there's no more places for you to put people. It closes. You'd have earned $300, and then a new profit center is opened up for you for free. The beauty about it is that your direct people, they actually follow you. Amos and Emma, when they close their center, they are following you. So this is just following and following and following. It goes on. So it gets easier and easier. And guess what? There's actually 4 different ways that you can actually put people in this 2x2 matrix. The first one is your personal registration. The other type is those people, remember I said they follow you, your people, they follow you. And then the third one, you get help from above as well, and then help from below. So 4 different ways to fill up a profit center with which needs only 6 people. So how easy can that be? Right, so we are done with the APPI fund. It's got 8 levels. Now we're going to transgress into even more levels, a different compensation plan. This is called the Even Up. It's got 3 levels. The Explorer 75, it pays direct commissions of $25 each. The Traveler pays direct commissions of $100, and the Navigator pays direct commissions of $250. The beauty about this one now is what is called the matching fund. And I'm going to show you how easy it is for you to recoup back your initial investment. So you see that person there, that will be you, right? You sign up Patricia, that lady there. Because you sign up Patricia, you get $100, right? And guess what? Patricia goes on to sign up her person, that will be Nyasha. And Patricia gets her own $100 because she is the one that signed up Nyasha. She gets her own $100. But guess what? See where the magic happens. Because Patricia has earned $100, you also get what is called a matching bonus. You get another $100. So you already got $200 back. That's how powerful this Even Up with a matching bonus is. And this matching bonus, it goes on and on and on. For example, if you've got 4 people who earn $100 each per day, if they do it for 30 days, it means you are getting $12,000 per month. So the more direct people that you have, the more matching, the more the potential of having matching bonus it is. So the bigger you build your team, the longer you stay in this business, the more money you make. Right. So this company is also very generous. You can actually have both worlds. You can have the Explorer one and you can have the Even Up. Together, you can start with them combined. You call it a combo. Explorer 35 and Even Up for 75. If you combine it, it's supposed to be 110. But guess what? When you do it like that, at the beginning, you actually get a discount. For $100, you can get in. So now you have it. You can start with the 35. We can start with the 100. And we can also start at the 125. These are the 3 levels that we recommend. We are getting to where they say where the rubber meets the road. This is the VIP. This is the goal for everyone. Everyone who is serious about this business, about their life, about having what we call residual income. It actually starts here. The even up has got a form of residual, but this one is the real residual income. And it starts from bronze, $79. You'll be earning up to $3,890 per month. Silver, you'll be earning $6,960 per month. Gold, let me go to the graph which shows you can actually see clearer on this one. So silver, $6,960 per month. Gold, $17,000 per month. And platinum, remember we're talking about being millionaires. This is where the millionaires starts. When we are on platinum, we're earning that kind of money per month. You only need to invest it wisely and then you become a millionaire. So don't say we don't have a plan to become a millionaire. This is the plan. So we are talking about 254 people. You think maybe this is a big number, but it's not. We are just working with the power of 2 friends. But right now, instead of ending on level 2, we are going 7 levels deep. But same concept, 2 people bringing in 2 people. If you count the numbers, you can actually see that it's just exactly the same concept, because from 2 go to 4, and then 4, 8, 16, 32, and then all the way to 128. If you add these numbers, that's where the 254 is coming from. That's where you start earning 3,890 per month. And guess what? The same people we have on the bronze, we are going to move together to the other levels. Because when you are earning this kind of money, please mute yourself. When you are earning this kind of money, then you know you can actually have enough to move to the other levels. Right? You might be thinking, is this doable? Are there people who are actually doing it? Maybe Silva has been talking a lot, but now I'm just going to show you that it's not only me. There are people in this economy, people in Africa, people in countries which are even poor, but they are doing it. So I'm the one who is on the top right there, and I've got, please mute yourself. Patricia, are you there? Right, so I'm the one who is on the top right there. There it was actually showing that I've actually earned more than 1,000 US with this concept. And for me, I actually started from as little as $35, but I already hit over 1,000. So Patricia is going to be the next person to share with us her story. And all these people that you see with a VIP logo there, it means they are VIP members. They are already on the VIP residual income. So we are already on the way to become millionaires. So Patricia, can you share with us your story?
Yes, certainly. How are you, everyone? The name is Patricia Munetsi. I am from Zimbabwe and I'm in Zimbabwe currently. I joined APPI Travels in May this year. After having worked with another company for 3.5 years, I changed to APPI Travels because I found it to be cheaper, better, and faster to get money, because in 10 minutes after signing up somebody on my second level, I got my commission. And also better in that I can work with a team and the team is helping me all the way through. And I can also help people in my team all the way through. And cheaper in the sense that the money that I paid was a once-off payment and a member for life. And I still benefit from that $35 that I joined with. And within 4 months, I had accrued commission worth $1,000. And now I'm just running after Denis going to the $5,000. So APPI Travels has helped me in a big way. This started as my plan B, but now it's my plan A, because this is where I am earning a living. I've got a child who is still in university, and the upkeep money that I send him, it comes from APPI Travels. All I do is send it to Bitcoin, and then Silva converts it to WeChat, and he gets the money. So I am so happy that I found this company, because it came at a time when I had hit rock bottom because of the economy, which had turned the tables around for us in the other company. So for now, I'm so happy with APPI Travels, and I say thank you to APPI Travels.
Wonderful, wonderful, Director. Denis, is he here? Let me see if our Director Denis is the birthday boy. By the way, Denis is turned something today. I'm not going to. Birthday boy, can you give us a
Thank
story?
you. Thank you so much, Silva. It actually so happens that today we are celebrating two birthdays. The first birthday is my birthday, obviously, and then the second birthday is for Team Victory Nations. Uh, Today, around this time last year, I was actually paying my invoice to join APPI Travels, and it was around this time that I was actually speaking to my first person on my list, who is Josephine, and telling them about this company and how we're going to make money. And it's just amazing to see how my decision back then, 1 year ago, has actually transformed over 600 people on the team right now. So, guys, my name is Denis. Thank you so much, Silva, for the beautiful presentation. I enjoyed myself to the core. I literally got to see this amazing program 1 year ago, and I was literally fighting a depression at that time because I had several things that I wanted to achieve. Every single year, I have things that I put on my to-do list. But what was really uniform for every passing year was that I wasn't achieving up to 30% of those things. Now, I got to understand two very simple things. Number one is that there was no one who was literally coming to save me. I literally had to be my own rescue. Because sometimes most people really get pissed at their uncles, their aunties, their sisters, their cousins for not connecting them to opportunities, contracts, and work and stuff like that. I wasn't going to be that kind of person because my mentor Oprah Winfrey taught me that if you're not in the driving seat of your own life, then life is going to drive you. Okay, so I decided to be in the driving seat of my own life. I got started with APPI Travels. The journey has been amazing. Impacted lives of over 600 people, almost getting into the $5,000 onto residual income. So it's really amazing, guys. So if you're on this call today, you're a new member, you're a new person. We are now so many people all over 15 countries around the world. So we are going to help you, okay, get started. This is a People Helping People program. We are going to help you to succeed because the more you succeed, the more we succeed. Thank you so much and good evening.
Wonderful, wonderful. You heard it from birthday boy, Denis, Ugandan, but right now calling us from Nigeria there. Life, we've got options. We just choose because with this global business, you can just choose to live wherever you want and money will just follow you. It doesn't matter where you are. This is a system which is workable and you can do it. You can work from wherever you are. I've got the pleasure of asking my sister. I've got Teverai. You see on the leaders board, we've got a new member on the leaders board. Teverai, she's on fire because she actually is breaking records because she started within a week, she closed a profit center and now she's already on the residual income. So Teverai, are you free to just share with us a few nuggets so far of your journey that you've done? Hello, Teverai, if you can. Yes, yes.
I live in Silva.
Yes,
okay. Team, how are you? Yeah,
Good.
I'm super excited. I'm copying that from Silva. I'm super excited. Yes, that's true. I joined APPI Travel and within a week, I'd completed my first profit center and I got my $75 and wow, I upgraded and today I made a deliberate decision to be on the VIP bronze package, and yeah, I'm looking forward to greater things. I've got a lot of whys, right? Like I always tell people that if you are in Zimbabwe, there's people you find jumping the borders, getting into South Africa. They know there are crocodiles in the Limpopo. They know there is security that can nab them along the way. There's so many risks, right, along the way, but their why is bigger than anything else, is bigger than their fears. So yes, I've dived in and I'm looking forward to satisfying my whys because I believe I found the how with APPI Travels. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. That's brilliant. If your why is big enough, you can go through anyhow. It's just a matter of just finding your why, which is big enough. So you can see on the top on the bottom right corner there, that's Innocent Tata Bridget, one of the record breakers as well, because Tata Bridget is a 1,000 US dollar member. He hit this 1,000 US within 3 weeks. 3 weeks, he already hit the 1,000. And on the bottom going to the left, that's Nyasha. Nyasha is less than 20 years old. Just finished his high school now, doing some languages so that it can join me here in Asia. But he already hit 1,000 US dollars. So you heard already from Teverai, and on the left of Teverai, that's Hilda. Hilda is Ugandan. So we've got one global family. Hilda is in Uganda. I got to meet Hilda when I was in South Africa. So now we are meeting again on this business. So Hilda is amazing. She didn't have money when she started. She actually borrowed the money to sign up. So it's when your why is big enough, you'll find a how. Like what Teverai said, very, very correct. So let me just go to the other screen so that we are rushing behind time. We've got about 6 minutes now. I'm just going to talk about the C's of life. There's choices, chances, and changes. You've got to make a choice, to take a chance. Otherwise, your life will never change, right? Denis says nothing changes if nothing changes. He actually talks about the definition of insanity. I like it when Denis is always talking about doing the same thing over and over again. He says, according to Einstein, that is the definition of insanity. You've got to change something. Otherwise, if you want different results, then you have got to change something, right? So that's the same thing about these 3 C's. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to ask you 2 questions. I'm just going to make this simple. I don't want to make this complicated. There's no maybe or whatever. Just make it simple. It's either you are in or you are out. If you are out, I don't know who is going to rescue you, but you've got to participate in your own rescue. This is the way forward. This is the precious stone that we're talking about, right? We've got a precious stone. And they say you always miss 100% of the shots that you never take. If you don't take a shot, there's no way you're going to score. But if you score, if you take a shot, you always have a chance. Even if you miss, you try again, right? So those are the people that we want, people who are willing to try. For us, as Team Unstoppable Focus, that's myself there and Director Patricia. We actually have a training every Sunday, right? There's always a right way and a wrong way of doing whatever that you do in life. And for us, we know that we cannot control the effort that you can put in this business, because the effort is an inside job. But the skills, all the skills that you need, we train you and coach you. We are willing to hold your hand and make sure that you all win together with us, because this is a people helping people. We don't want to become millionaires on our own, but we are just looking for people who are hungry. We were looking for people who are committed enough, who are willing to participate in their own rescue. Those are the people you see, like the kind of people we see on this leaders board. These are the kind of people that we are going to create a dynasty with, right? Oh, these are record breakers. Oh, these people on this screen, these are the type of people that we can work with. And if you want, you can also join on this leaders board, and then we can change your dynasty. You can change the trajectory of your life. If it was going downwards, it can skyrocket with these APPI travels. We've got a precious stone. So the value is in the eyes of the beholder. So this is what we have today for you. And thank you very much for joining us. They say that time is very precious. If you lose it, you'll never get it back again. We don't take your time for granted. You joining us today, you actually missed other things that we're supposed to do. So we really appreciate you joining us. And we ask you to subscribe on our YouTube channel. We've got a YouTube channel. Even if you just go on Google, just type Team Unstoppable Focus, hashtag Team Unstoppable Focus. You can find us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on all those social media, because like I said, this is the 21st century. You need to have presence online. So all these videos, you can actually have a recap of even this one. You can, because we're moving too fast, but you can actually go at your own spare time and rewatch it on YouTube. So this is the channel that we have. So thank you very much. Director Patricia, anything that you want to say as we close?
Yes, certainly. I want to thank you for the wonderful presentation. Actually, we've got some presenters in this team. It's a very, very, very great pleasure to have you, Mr. Silva. Then I just want to tell people on board that there is free training today. It's for 7 days. Today is the second day from Eric Wari, which is GoPro recruiting challenge. So please jump on. There is a lot of nuggets. Yesterday I filled 2 pages taking notes. So please, if you can, jump on, because this is where we are learning. We are learning from the millionaires and billionaires. So don't miss it, please. I think it's in an hour's time. Silva will put on the group. So please catch up, hook us. And then thank you very much for joining us today. We know you spent your time, your money, and we just love you. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you are.
Thank you, Director. Thank you, the regular members, Francis, Josias. Thank you very much, bro, and thank you, everyone. Thank you, team, for your support, everyone. Let's invite and build this dynasty. Thank you, and have a good day.